everybody, come on in. We're in the living room. Grab a chair. Well, this is going to be an unusual video about a few different things that are really important and something we've never done before. And I'm going to be including garage sale items that have been found in between here and there. So first, I'll show you what mischief we got into last week. And we went to this garage sale, and we're great at picking things out. And that's why what I have to tell you later is going to be really important. So anyway, we get to this garage sale, and there's this huge big tote. And it's big. The tote came too. But what came in it? Well, we said, well, what's in the tote? And he says, $30 or $25, it's all yours. And we said, like, well, what is it? He says it's full of crystal. And we don't have many glasses. We have 3 that I got, glasses I got. I worked at the wholesale club stocking shelves on night shift for 18 years. So we have 3 that I got there. And we don't have many, like, fancy glasses. So I said, oh, let's see the glasses. Well, he showed me a couple and the stickers were still on them. They were beautiful crystal. And he said, or better yet, we're just hauling down this corner hutch. We're just hauling down this corner hutch if you want to wait, and we'll throw the crystal in. He said you can buy the cabinet for $300. We'll deliver it. We'll carry it where you want it. You get the crystal with it. It's solid wood. It was my grandfather's. So we're like, okay, we really, as you know, this house is full of everything. So we don't have room. So we're thinking we don't even have an empty corner. So we leave it. We say, we take his phone number and we'll say we're going to measure when we get home. We're going to think about it. And if it sells, it sells. And if it doesn't sell, fine. So at lunchtime, we're sitting there and we've got the tape measure and we're discussing the whole thing. We're seeing, well, this could go here and this could go here. Well, we decided that rather than look more crowded because of how we were going to rearrange everything would look better. And you'll see that later too. So after lunch, we decide, okay, we finally do the measurements of everything we want to move and where we want to move it. And he said, and then we have to get rid of one thing. And we narrowed it down to the one thing we had our music sitting on over here. And it was very wiggly. It wasn't safe. And Jack says, well, do you want the corner hut more than the one table we have to get rid of? I said, yes. He says, I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you for an early birthday present. I said, no, that's too much. I mean, this is a lot. We usually spend under $5 at garage sales. In fact, today, Jack got a great big, it's about this big, the power things you use when the power goes out. And it had gas in it, and this old guy, they were moving to a condominium, and he said he couldn't start it anymore. He got it for $10. I mean, that's the kind of deals we like, and I might be able to get deals like that for you when we continue on here. So anyway, we phoned him back, and we said, okay, $300 delivered with the crystal, and Jack said, and you have to throw this in. Well, this is a vintage metal thermometer from Jerry's Refrigeration, Miles City, Montana. So he threw that in and brought it with him when they came. This is heavy. It's solid wood. there's glass on every shelf with the rims to stand things on, and I'll show you later. But yes, so that is coming all around our house, all the way around, through everything and into here. Those guys worked for that money, I'll tell you. But anyway, we went ahead, we bought it. It's not the kind of thing we usually buy, but it did make more space rather than less. So, but it meant a whole day of moving furniture, taking things down, moving things, cleaning. So anyway, that's enough of that. And today, you know, Jack always says, if you put it out there, you'll get it. Well, today I've been saying that those cheap earring things, they always make my ears hurt. And I said, he says, well, why don't you go online and order some silver ones, and then you can change them. So look at this. These are sterling silver earring things. They're, here's the little package. Exactly what I wanted. He said if you put it, there's 6 in each one for 25 cents each. So now all the ones that really hurt my ear, or they can't fall off because it's special locks, so I got that. So you never know what we're going to find, and I should show you a little close-up of in the cabinet because it's really nice. And before we move on to the next area, so some people have been saying, because of all the work I do and what I do, they'd like to send me a gift. Well, we don't need any gifts. But what does Carolyn and Jack like to do? Well, Carolyn and Jack like to make things, fix things, be creative, but it's getting a little difficult to keep being creative because we have no room. So we were thinking, well, how about if we get creative and then just raffle the stuff off on this channel? Like misting bowls. I'm going to show you an example of lights after, and then you guys can let me know what you think. We can make misting bowls from neat things we find at garage sales. We can make lamps. We can make traffic cone flower pots and stands. We can drill holes in beautiful pots. We can do paint. We can do so much and maybe share it with you. But the only trouble is we don't mind doing all that. We're happy to do it because it keeps us being creative. But we can share it and get the joy of giving it to somebody else. But it's the mail. So some people have been saying they'd like to send a gift or even money or something. And I don't want any money for people that can't afford it. I'm not begging for money. But if you feel that you would like to send some money, that money will go towards mailing off our raffle stuff. And we find stuff and we redesign it. You never know what it's going to be, but I'm going to show you some examples. And I'm not begging for money. I don't want anything from anybody, especially if you can't afford it. And how this will work. Now, say I painted a traffic cone and I do a special video on how I did it and what went into making it. And then when it's ready to be raffled off, and there could be a first, second, third prize too of other things, I do a special video, and that's what it's going to be about. It's going to be about raffling it off for free. It's not being charged. It's going to be free. The only thing is you know what mailing costs. So from Jack put together PayPal me at Jacqueline's Orchids, which I'm going to put underneath every video. And so that way, if you feel you want to donate, anybody that that donates will automatically be put into the raffle for the whole year that they donate. So I'll do a video, and other people that haven't donated that want to go in on the raffle, all they have to do is comment on that particular video where I'm showing what is being raffled off. And I will take all the names from the comment section of that video, plus the people that have PayPal, and they will all go into a pot, which I'll do on a video, and draw somebody's name. And when there's enough money to mail a parcel, then we'll do one and we'll send it off. So that way we don't mind what it costs us to paint or do the work. We don't mind that. But we're not rich, we're not poor, we're average people. I worked for 18 years in the wholesale club. Jack worked for Canadian Tire, and he worked at putting up, when they had dishes for getting satellite. So that's why he's so good at electrical, and he does a lot of electrical stuff too. So that's the plan. Now, this video is going to be added on to at different places, so I'm going to show you the cabinet close up, all the crystal that came, and then we're off to our next little venue, and I'll get set up for that. So let me know if you are interested, and I'll show you some of the things that may be raffled off. So I'll just show you quickly over here. I have to carry the tripod, which is going to be more than interesting. Okay. There's lots of shelves, and it's like brand new. And all the crystal in here came with it. It's just totally amazing. It is an awesome shape, and it's made really well, and the glass shelves all are thick, and they have, look at this, all the glasses have their stickers still. So before we start using them, we thought we'll have a big party when we've all had our 2 shots, and we'll actually use our crystal. So that's it for now. Off to the next video. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Now, for example, I find lots of flower pots for under $5, like this one. And this orchid is my big lip valve, and it has a huge big spike coming. I didn't let it spike in December, but it wanted to, so now we're letting it. It looks much healthier. So, but the flower pot, garage sale, sometimes just a couple dollars. They'd be great things to raffle off. And over here, this one, this is the one we just did in the last video. It was picked up at the thrift store. Jack drilled holes in it. And look at this, they're still, well, I'm not sure, but I'll make sure you see that it's still in bloom. So when we moved the corner hatch, this cabinet, maybe you can't see, but you will in a minute, used to be in that corner, but it wasn't really a corner cabinet. So it made more space and looked better putting it here. So, and the table that these plants were on was $20 at a garage sale. I mean, we can find things, and then Jack made the stand. He made this beautiful flower pot, and this one's still in bloom. Garage sale, under $5. Fountains, I can make misters. And we're going to move on to the next venue, but I'll make sure you get the close up here. So, look at that. The blooms are still on. Beautiful flower pot. And now I have this one, which was in the corner. Here, I still have room for my orchids. Actually made more space. And this pot was a lamp. Maybe if we see a lamp that looks like a great flower pot, that's a fondue stand. And when we see these things, in fact, even this tree, garage sale, $2. I couldn't believe it. If you look on the internet, they're worth a lot of money now. So probably 90% of our stuff is from garage sales. So you'll never know what we will be sharing with you, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. So we're just going to get set up in the kitchen here. Tripod noise. Okay. Now here are all the traffic cones. Here are all the traffic cones. All kinds of sizes, the stands, and we could design them all winter and then raffle them off. And if you don't want one, then you just don't, you can watch the video but don't comment under it and you won't go into the prize draw for it. So it all should work pretty good. And today I got, if you look on the table, close up, I got a crystal vase that those peonies are in for $2. Now I can't keep collecting vases, but I can if I wrap them up and parcel them off. So there's so many things, and there is more coming. We'll just go over there. Careful how I move because I'm on the tripod. Okay. Now, the rabbit's foot fern . I picked that cone shape thing. Jack made the stand. It made a beautiful stand for almost anything, but we just put the rabbit's foot fern in it, and it's doing really well now that spring is here. And talking about vases and pots, these, I remember I got those two big ones for $5 for the two of them. And I was coming out of the garage sale, I remember actually hitting them together and thinking, oh no, but they didn't break. Even the things on the wall here that we have little antiques in, they were from the thrift store downtown. So I'm going to shut off for now, and we'll see you out in the patio. So here we are out in the patio, and today I got a bird bath for $2. And the lady was moving to a condo she had in her backyard. It needs a little glue. It just sits here, and it's a cute little for the garden. I'm going to put it in the garden. Needs a little bit of paint. I'm going to fix it up properly. It'll be so cute just out here, and we can watch the birds bath. And we're always doing something. Now, I had all the orchids out here from the last video, and we had 3 months with no rain. Do you want to change the weather? Just move your orchids outside. We had thunder, lightning, pouring rain, and it was only 41 degrees here this morning. So I had to put all the orchids in the other night because I didn't want to get them to shock. And there's a few out here that I know can take the cold, but the rest had to go back in. Now apparently they're saying lots of hot, dry weather coming, so they'll be coming back out. And that's not a problem. I don't mind doing that. So I want you to let me know in the comments what you think of this idea. And I want you to understand, I actually didn't want to do this PayPal thing. And then Jack started explaining all the ways that it could work out good. And a couple of close friends also gave their comment. And I thought, you know, it might be a win-win. We win because we get to keep being creative, and we get to share with those who want whatever we are raffling off that day. And you can come to that video, you can watch that video, and only if you want it, leave a comment. That's the way that we're not like drawing on everybody. Maybe it's something you don't want. So it's just a matter of wrapping it up and mailing it. So if it works and we get enough in PayPal me, and I'm going to put that under every video in that first comment. I'll put the link if anybody's interested. And please, 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 if you can't afford it, don't worry about it. You can just leave a comment. You'll still be included. But those that do will be included for the whole year in case they miss a video or they do something. They'll always be included for that year. So it's an idea. Let me know what you think. We're trying to make everybody happy. And oh yeah, the fountains. The misting fountains, we can make them and ship them off. We can order the fountain, the disc that goes in it for the cool misting, and make a nice bowl. We can do so much. And your ideas are always welcome of what you'd like to see, what you'd want. And let's see if we can have some fun. It probably won't start till winter because it takes a while to get organized. And we're busy this time of the year. So anyway, that's the news for today. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.